Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into 3 proven strategies that can help you become a millionaire before you hit 30. Now I know what you might be thinking, $1 million before 30? That's impossible. Trust me, it's not as far-fetched as you think. It all comes down to making smart financial decisions and putting in the work. So whether you're starting from scratch or already on your way, these strategies will provide a roadmap to help you achieve your financial goals and potentially join the Millionaire Club before you hit the big 3-0. Alright, let's jump right into our first strategy, investing early and consistently. You've probably heard the saying, time is money, and nowhere is that truer than in the world of investing. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow through the power of compound interest. Think of it like a snowball effect. A small snowball rolling down a hill gradually picks up more snow, growing larger and larger. That's compound interest at work. The longer your money is invested, the more it grows. And that growth starts generating even more growth. Now you might be thinking, but Graham, I'm not rolling in cash. How can I possibly invest? And that's a valid concern. But here's the thing, you don't need a ton of money to get started. Even investing a small amount consistently can make a huge difference over time. Let's say you're 22 years old, fresh out of college, and you start investing just $100 a month into a low-cost index fund that earns an average annual return of 8%. By the time you hit 30, you'll have invested a total of $9,600. But guess what? Thanks to the power of compound interest, your investment would have grown to over $12,000. That's an extra $2,400 just from letting your money work for you. Now imagine if you increase that monthly investment as your income grows. Even bumping it up by $50 or $100 each year can significantly impact your long-term returns. The key is to be consistent. Make investing a non-negotiable part of your budget, just like paying your rent or your phone bill. Think of it as paying your future self. Remember, the name of the game here is long-term growth. Don't get caught up in trying to time the market or chase quick returns. Slow and steady wins the race. Consistently investing in low-cost index funds, diversifying your portfolio, and staying patient is the key to building wealth over time. Now let's move on to our second strategy. Building multiple streams of income. Relying solely on one source of income, like your 9-to-5 job, is like putting all your eggs in one basket. If something happens to that one source of income, you're in a vulnerable position. Creating multiple streams of income provides a safety net and accelerates your path to financial freedom. Think of it like having multiple rivers flowing into a lake. The more rivers you have, the faster the lake fills up. So how do you create these additional income streams? Well, the good news is there are countless ways to do it, and many of them can be started alongside your current job. One popular option is freelancing. If you have skills in writing, graphic design, web development, or any other in-demand field, you can find freelance clients online and start generating extra income. Another option is to start a side hustle. This could be anything from selling products online to offering consulting services to teaching online courses. The key is to identify your skills and passions and find a way to monetize them. And here's the beauty of it. In today's digital age, starting a side hustle is easier than ever. With platforms like Etsy, Shopify, and Amazon, you can launch an online store and start selling products with minimal overhead. If you have expertise in a particular area, you can create and sell online courses or ebooks through platforms like Udemy, Teachable, or even your own website. And let's not forget about the sharing economy. You can leverage your assets like your car or spare bedroom to generate passive income through platforms like Airbnb or Turo. The possibilities are truly endless, and the best part is, you can choose something you genuinely enjoy and are passionate about. Remember, building multiple streams of income is not just about making more money, it's about diversifying your income, gaining financial security, and ultimately having more freedom and flexibility in your life. Now let's talk about our final and perhaps most crucial strategy: living below your means. Now I know what you're thinking, Graham, you're asking me to live like a monk. But hear me out, because this is where the real magic happens. Living below your means doesn't mean depriving yourself or living a life of misery. It's about being mindful of your spending, prioritizing your financial goals, and making conscious choices with your money. It's about breaking free from the chains of consumerism and taking control of your finances. Think about it. How many times have you bought something you didn't need, just because it was on sale or you felt like you deserved a treat? Those impulse purchases might seem small at the time, but they can add up to a significant amount of money over time. Instead of constantly trying to keep up with the Joneses, focus on what truly matters to you and align your spending with your values. If you're serious about becoming a millionaire, you need to make your money work harder than you do. And that means being smart about your spending and investing the difference. Now, living below your means might look different for everyone. It's not about having a one-size-fits-all approach, but rather about finding what works best for you and your lifestyle. Maybe it means cutting back on eating out a few times a week and cooking more meals at home. Or perhaps it's about finding more affordable entertainment options, like going for hikes or having game nights with friends instead of constantly hitting up expensive bars and restaurants. It could also mean being more mindful of your transportation costs, opting for public transportation, biking or walking whenever possible instead of always relying on your car. The key is to identify areas where you can cut back without sacrificing your happiness or well-being. And here's a little secret. You might even find that living with less actually brings you more joy and fulfillment in the long run. By freeing yourself from the constant pressure to consume, you create space for experiences and relationships that truly matter. Remember, true wealth is not measured by how much you own but by how much you enjoy your life. And living below your means allows you to do just that. So there you have it, folks. 3 proven strategies that can help you achieve millionaire status before you hit 30. Remember, it's not about winning the lottery or stumbling upon a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. It's about making smart financial decisions, putting in the work, and staying consistent. Investing early and consistently allows you to harness the power of compound interest and watch your money grow exponentially over time. Building multiple streams of income provides financial security, accelerates your wealth-building journey, and gives you more freedom and flexibility in your life. And finally, living below your means allows you to take control of your finances, align your spending with your values, and prioritize experiences over material possessions. If you found these strategies helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Let's get to that millionaire status together.